Hi, Tyween. I am going to read you the Unit 3 test from December 1st. Question number 1. American Romanticism focuses on Option 1, a love of nature and an emphasis on emotion. Option 2, piety and industry. Option 3, a love of the modern city. Question number 2. Romanticism differs from the Enlightenment philosophy because, Option 1, the Enlightenment thinkers were very religious, while the Romantics were not. Option 2, the Enlightenment thinkers focused on science, while the Romantics focused on experimental poetry. Option 3, the Enlightenment thinkers focused on logic and reason, while the Romantics focused more upon emotion. Question number 3. How is dark romanticism different from romanticism and transcendentalism? Option 1. Transcendentalists and romantics believed that humans arrived at universal truths through their emotion and intuition, while dark romantics explored the darker aspects of the human psyche. Psyche means like the human mind. Option 2. Transcendentalists and romantics believed that humans arrived at universal truths through science and reason, while dark romantics explored the insanity of the human mind. Or Option 3, transcendentalists and romantics believed that humans arrived at universal truths through modern thinking, while dark romantics explored the darker aspects of society. Question number 4. The name of the American literary era that we call 1830 to 1870, that contains the dark romantic, and transcendentalist literary movements is called Option 1, the Baroque period. Option 2, the American Renaissance. Option 3, the Age of Enlightenment. Question number 5. What, according to the speaker of A Psalm of Life, is our destined end or purpose? Option 1, we should live a simple existence out in the woods. Option 2, we should strive to live the best life we can every single day, and we should try to help others. Or Option 3, we should live a life of faith and go to church every week. Question number 6. In the poem Psalm of Life, what literary element is used in this stanza, in these lines? In the world's broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life, be not like dumb, driven cattle, be a hero in the strife. Is that Option 1, metaphor, Option 2, allegory, or Option 3, onomatopoeia? Question number 7. The poem Thanatopsis is an example of Option 1, romanticism, Option 2, transcendentalism, or Option 3, dark romanticism. Question number 8. Which of the following statements best explains the theme of Thanatopsis? Option 1. If you live your life with courage and piety, you will be remembered long after your death. Option 2. Death should be comforting, as one will go back into nature after death. Or Option 3. Death is a terrible event, and humans are right to fear it. Question number 9. In the first stanza of The Village Blacksmith, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow highlights the central figures. Option 1, sense of humor. Option 2, great intelligence. Or Option 3, physical strength. Question number 10. What core American value do the lines, "His brow is wet with honest sweat, he earns whate'er he can," highlight in the blacksmith's character? This question is also from the poem The Village Blacksmith. Option 1, courage. Option 2, industry. Or Option 3, piety. Question number 11. Why does Longfellow thank the blacksmith in the poem's final stanza? Option 1, the blacksmith is someone who helped Longfellow in his time of need. Option 2, the blacksmith's strength and industriousness has made life easier for Longfellow. Or Option 3, The blacksmith's life serves as an example for Longfellow and others to follow. Question number 12. In the poem A Conquered Hymn, which stanza best highlights transcendentalist thinking? Option 1. Time the ruined bridge has swept down the dark stream. Option 2. That memory may their deed redeem, when like our sires our sons are gone. Or option 3. Here once the embattled farmers stood and fired the shot heard round the world. Question number 13. In the poem A Conquered Hymn, the poem has a traditional rhyme scheme but displays new transcendentalist thinking in option 1. Its discussion of nature's power being equal to or greater than the strength of man. Option 2. Its discussion of self-reliance and independence. Or option 3. Its discussion of man's ability to overcome nature's destructive force. Question number 14. The main idea of Thoreau's essay, Civil Disobedience, is option 1, nature is a source of inspiration and awe. Option 2, people should accept the government they have and obey all laws peaceably. Option 3, people should protest laws their conscience deems unjust. Slavery, for example. Question number 15. In Thoreau's Civil Disobedience, Thoreau was very against blank and was willing to go to jail for his beliefs. Is it A, women's rights, B, taxes, or C, slavery? Question number 16. In Thoreau's essay, Civil Disobedience, why does Thoreau mention Martin Luther, Jesus Christ, Copernicus, and Thomas Jefferson? Option 1, because these men were all nonconformists and thus heroes. Option 2, because these men were all transcendentalists. Option 3, because these men all obeyed the law. Question number 17. Why is a raven a good choice of bird for a dark romantic poem? Option 1. Ravens have symbolized hope. Option 2. Ravens have been considered bad omens or signified coming death. Option 3. Ravens have symbolized love and a connection with the supernatural. Question number 18. The raven displays characteristics of which school of romantic thought? Option 1, dark romantic. Option 2, romantic. Option 3, transcendentalist. Question number 19. Which of the following adjectives best describes the tone of the raven? Option 1, loud, annoying, relentless. Option 2, bleak, dreary, hopeless. Option 3, delightful, curious, timid. Question number 20. What is the theme of the raven? Or rather, what is a theme of the raven? Option 1, birds are evil beings that cannot be trusted. Option 2, it is better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Option 3, losing the one you love can make you feel desperate and hopeless. Question number 21. Which of the following is a theme in The Fall of the House of Usher? Option 1. Extreme isolation is good for the body and soul. Option 2. Happiness and love are illusions. Option 3. The moral decay of a family can be manifested physically. Question number 22. Why does the house crumble into the lake at the end of the story? Option 1. The narrator destroys the house in fear after Madeline and Roderick's death. Option 2. It symbolically represents the death of the two ushers. Option 3. It was a mere supernatural occurrence. Question number 23. Which of the following is not a symbol in The Fall of the House of Usher? Option 1. The lake. Option 2. The books. Option 3. The house. Question number 24. Poe creates a gloomy, dreary atmosphere with his word choices, tone, symbols, mood, etc. in The Fall of the House of Usher. What do we call this? Option 1, the O'Reilly factor. Option 2, juxtaposition. Option 3, deus ex machina. Option 4, unity of effect. All right, that is the end of the Unit 3 test read out loud.